How you doing everyone, and welcome to this brief video. It's going to be very short because I actually need information from you guys, and it's to do with rehousing cameras. Now, as you know, we've released the Eclipse and we're about to release a few more cameras next month, but we're not going to do any more rehousings because we find the process very tedious, it's very detailed, it takes too long, and working with other people's hardware, it just gets a bit long after a while. And then there's the whole process of tearing down your camera to put it inside a new body that not everybody is, how can I say, electrically competent. Let's use those words. Yeah, electrically competent at tearing down a camera and putting it inside a new body. So I've been thinking for a while, me and Simon have been thinking for a while, you know, early last year, and talking about rehousings and how we could make the process simpler in terms of having like an expansion pack. We've done our own expansion packs, for instance, where you have a camera and then you put the camera onto a body like what you're seeing here now. And it allows you to rig out your camera, better stability, power options, all sorts of stuff you can do with a expansion pack, but also keep your camera intact. And the one I'm holding in my hand is the Fuji XM5. And yeah, this is a version 2 of a expansion pack which I made for it to give it a more of a cinema camera type feel, because we have no IBIS in this camera. You know, we want to keep things steady and being able to shoot, you know, proper cinema type films with it. And yeah, this is what I am made for it. Now, I know a lot of Fuji users aren't really, you know, into cinematography. They're more into photos and stuff like that. But I am into cinematography and I do like Fuji. So I wanted something where I could have all of the benefits of a cinema box camera, but with one screw I can take out the bottom, I can release my Fuji and just have it like a small camera to put in my pocket and do whatever I want to do with it. And yeah, I'm showing this to you now because I think it works really well in what I've created here. Now, we're not the first to do this kind of thing. As I said, we've done our own ones before and I've seen plenty of them online, but I wanted to make something that looks absolutely, you know, the part. And this is my own work. So normally I would do like a test build of something and then Simon would take it and rework the whole thing. So all of the aesthetics match, you know, the camera, everything is, you know, designed within an inch of its life to fit perfectly. And this actually works really well. I'm actually really loving what has been created here. Inside you can't see, but it's got all the gaps that you can run all your cables through. Then you can put a V-mount or MPF on the back. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in here. You know, that is, yeah, that just works really well. Now, as I said, the whole point of this is to keep things simple. You don't need to have any electrical experience to build one of these because it's just a camera that sits on a platform and everything else is attached to that platform. So I can just take off one screw and then my camera is back to normal. And that's just what I'm asking, really. For people that own a Sigma FP, for people that own a Fuji XM5 or various other Sony A cameras, would you use something like this? You know, it's very strong, it's very sturdy, as strong as a normal cinema camera. And the good thing about this is, if you have a 3D printer, by the time you've just bought your little £10 top plate and a Arri rosette to put in the side and a few other metal bits and pieces, you can probably build this whole thing for less than £50. Like, it's crazy, you know, just having this whole cinema camera, and it costs so cheap to build and so strong as well. So that's basically it. That's what I'm asking. Would you use something like this? Does this make more sense than tearing down a camera? So let me know in the comments what you think, and yeah, the feedback would be very handy, especially if you own a Sigma FP. But yeah, we've got our new cameras coming next month, but I don't want to stop doing simple projects like this one because I still think these have a place in the market. So that's it, guys. Take care and I'll see you on the next one. Later.